Hey y'all, happy Friday. Happy Friday. I'm gonna give y'all a little second to come on in the room. It's Friday. Today I am doing another Feel Good Friday. Feel Good Friday. And this is the return of Feel Good Fridays. I miss y'all. I haven't been live on this page in a little while. So yeah, I'm gonna start coming back. I'm gonna start coming back live. Hey to everybody who comes in the room. Hey y'all. I'm about to get ready to just give you guys some encouragement for the rest of your week, the rest of your weekend, the rest of your life, the rest of your days. Y'all know in the shop we have some talks, honey. Y'all know we talk, we connect, we are honest with each other, we feed each other, we give each other positive energy and all that. So I'm just gonna start bringing this to the live. So you know, it's been 5 months since I've done a Feel Good Friday. And as of today, I am making a commitment to continue to come here on a Friday every month and just pour into you guys. Just because I love y'all, you know, and I can't see y'all every week and every day. So I can see y'all here live on my platform whenever. So hey you guys, I just want to give y'all a little second to come on in the room. Hey Demetrius, hey Lou, hey everybody who's in here right now. If you guys feel it, feel free to share this video on your timeline. If this is a message that you feel like anybody is in your space can, you know, benefit from this message. Because today we are talking about limiting beliefs. Limiting beliefs and how we keep ourselves limited, how we shrink ourselves with some of the limiting beliefs that we practice every day. So we just need to talk about it. Let me turn my little music down just a little bit. I want to make sure y'all can hear me. How y'all Friday going? Okay, y'all. So like I mentioned before, it's been like 5 months since I've done a Feel Good Friday. And like Feel Good Friday, it came from honestly an idea, inspiration. I just felt like I'm always trying to connect and like see how can I provide value to people deeper than just hair, you know, deeper than just teaching you guys about your hair, because we need each other for more than just the things that are on the surface. Especially as being women, like we need each other to connect and nurture each other. That's what we are designed for. That's a part of our nature, is to be natural nurturers. And it's natural for me to want everybody who is in my space, that I share space with or that I interact with, even if it's online, I want people to see themselves as great as I see them. Like when I see y'all, I see some of the most baddest, most like phenomenal women. Like I have clients that are like getting their doctorates and just bossing up in many of businesses. I mean, y'all are inspiration to me. So anytime I can come and like give that back in some kind of way, I'm always trying to do that. So at the beginning of the year, I was like, you know what? I want to start going live once a month, at least on a Friday, and do like a Feel Good Friday just to give something back so y'all can feel as good as y'all be making me feel every day when I turn y'all around to the chair and y'all like, okay, you did that. Like, that just means the world to me. So I created Feel Good Friday so I can help y'all feel good right back. And so I did my Feel Good Friday in January, and it was about, you know, how we compare ourselves and how comparing ourselves is not beneficial to our growth or our evolution. And I was supposed to come back live February and March and April, but I did not do it. You know why? Because no matter how much I speak about things or whatever, or no matter the knowledge I have, we have limiting beliefs that hold us back and that allows us to sit on such gems that we have. Like each person is blessed with ideas and a vision that nobody else was selected for. And anytime we don't give ourselves the opportunity to actually put that out, to give that gift out, to produce what we envision, we limiting ourselves. So let's see here. Let me go to my notes. So to be honest, with my Feel Good Fridays, I was about to be fake right quick. I was about to be like, I kind of slowed up. No. Let me be honest. I stopped doing them. I only did one, and I did not show up again. The reason why I did not show up again was because, you know, on the surface, what I created for myself was excuses, which excuses are only distractions. So I was like, I don't have time. I'm busy. It was a lot going on in the fall and winter time for my business. And it was a lot going on. I shot a commercial and just had a lot, you know, transitioning from the holiday season, coming into the new year. You know, I had that excuse if I don't have time, or I don't feel like it, or I'm too busy. Or then here come the true stuff. I'm scared, like I'm fearful, like ain't nobody gonna watch this video, you know, like they're not trying to hear what I'm saying. Like, you know how we create these ideas for ourselves that keeps us stagnant. It keeps us held back. Those are limiting beliefs that we be like, okay, yeah, that's good. That's right. I don't have time. Or, you know, ain't nobody gonna watch this. You all right. Like, it's amazing how our mind, we will trick ourselves out of being the full potential of who we are. So that's why I didn't come back. And so I allowed those limiting beliefs to keep me stuck and to keep me holding the things that I feel like I'm blessed with as far as a message to give to y'all. I was holding on to them, giving them out in little pieces at the salon. But the whole time I'm thinking like, see, this is why I need to be doing my Feel Good Fridays. This is why I need to be doing my thing. But I had limiting beliefs. So what I've grown to now that those couple of months have passed by and I'm showing up is, you know, whenever we have fear or we feel, you know, whatever type of negative thought, I don't care if it's, you know, like I mentioned, I don't have time. That's just an excuse because we can make time for anything that we enjoy, for anything that gives us pleasure, makes us laugh, makes us have a good time. We can make time for those things, but then when it comes to things that we need to do, we can come up with an excuse. And when I say what we need to do, I mean beyond like a task. I mean, when God places a message on your heart, whether it's to call somebody, text somebody, do a certain thing at work, perform a certain way, say this, don't say that, whatever that is, when God places it on our heart to do it, we hear it and we'll be like, you know what? Okay, yeah, cool, I'm going to do it. And we don't never do it. Because then once we say, okay, I'm going to do it, then we allow those limiting beliefs to kick in and it holds us back. So what I've done is I've chosen to show up anyway. So I want to encourage you guys to show up anyway. Now, when it comes to limiting beliefs, like I mentioned, we have some that we hear all the time. It's, I'm scared. I don't have time. I don't have the experience. I don't have the skills. Like, what it look like? Why would I think I can do that? I can't teach them that, or I can't show them that because I've only been doing it for this amount of time, or I've only done it one time. I'm not qualified. No, that's not true. What those limiting beliefs are, the root of it is what we're doing is creating a comfort zone. We already have a boundary that we're comfortable to function in. We already have put ourselves in a box, and we already have put ourselves in a space where we're like, I can do all these things, and anything outside of that, I can't do it because I'm scared. I don't have time. I don't have this. I don't have that. Comfort is the biggest limiting belief that we have that people don't talk about. You know why? Because we're comfortable. We're chilling. You know, we having a good time. We're not having to be responsible for anything new. We don't have to learn anything new. We don't have to function in a new way. I can still be me. I can still do my little same old thing. I don't have to think about anything new. That's a limiting belief. Comfort equals complacency, and complacency equals stagnancy. So I tell people all the time, the magic happens outside of our comfort zones. So the limiting beliefs that we create in our mind is only to create comfort for us, because our brain is designed to protect us. So anytime we have something that looks fearful or looks like, you know, we walking in the dark, we like, oh, I don't know if I want to go down there. It's a little dark. I can't see. I'm not prepared. I don't know what's happening. It's because our brain is trying to protect us. Like, oh, no, girl, you can't do that. We don't want to, because see, our heart going to get the racing, you know, might get the sweating. I'm going to be uncomfortable. And that's what our brain does. But what we have to do, our responsibility is to respond to those limiting beliefs or those boundaries or those little safe keeps. What we're supposed to do is to respond to those in a different way. So that way we can show our brain and teach our brain that, hey, you know what? I am safe. Like, I do got that. I can teach this. I can come on live and speak to you guys and share with you guys the messages that are downloaded to me. Regardless of if I didn't take a speech class, I didn't do this, I didn't do that. I'm going to write me some good notes. And I'm just going to let the Lord use me. That's what I'm going to do. Because I do know, regardless of what I don't know, regardless of the, what I can't foresee, what I do know is that I'm passionate. I do know I love people. I do know I love to speak. I do know I love to connect. And I do know I got something to say. For me, that qualifies me right there. That's it. That ain't got nothing to do with no training. That don't have anything to do with any type of special knowledge or key or even age. I remember I used to think like, dang, I'm starting to have clients that are like older than me and they're like out of my, age group. Like, oh, what am I going to talk to them about? Or like, oh, they going to listen to me? Like, they ain't going to be trying to hear what I'm saying about that hair. A limiting belief. I didn't have any facts. I didn't have any proof of that. That's just what I told myself. You know why? Because I was scared. I was fearful that someone older than me would trust what I said and would trust my knowledge because I wasn't experienced enough in life. How untrue is that? Y'all love coming to sit in my chair and me tell y'all what's going on with y'all hair. And another limiting belief that I really want to share with you guys as a part of my story is how I became a salon owner. I'll make it real quick. If you guys have been a part of my career, most of my career, and when I used to work at a salon on Uri Drive, that salon show remained unnamed. Hello, because it's in the past. Hello. But y'all know, I used to have clients all the time like, hey, I think you should open your own shop, girl. Like, I can see you doing it yourself. Like, and that's how God will do. See, God will, you'll have something on your heart. It'll be a small voice in your head. So small that the limiting belief can like come and like chump it right on up. Like, nope. So, so God will hit, universe will start sending you people. Like, you should do this. You should do that. You should do this. And y'all know me. I'll be like, oh, no, I ain't trying to own no salon. That's not what I'm trying to do. I just want to come here, clock in, do my hair, clock out and go home and not have to be worried about any of the business stuff. Like, I don't want to be tied to all that. I ain't trying to do all that. Y'all know me. Give me a comment in the comments below if you're one of my clients who we've had that conversation back in the day. Y'all know I used to be like, I ain't opening no shop. This is not what I'm doing. Well, before I ended up working on my own, that salon actually ended up closing. There was a lot of unexpected events that happened that led to me no longer being a part of that salon family. And before all of that, I had been working at the salon for about 5 years at this point. So I was at a point where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to kind of have something that's my own, but I don't want to have a shop because I want to continue to work here. I really love my salon team and I believed in everything that, that salon owner had going on. So I just wanted to be the best stylist that I could be for that salon team and that vision that salon owner had. So I'm like, well, I don't want to own a shop, but I do want to do this and I do want to do that. So I started to research on business and looking into business stuff, how to get an LLC, how to structure your business, just all the different things. I was in my research phase. And if you are a person who have ever created anything from an event to a clothing line to anything that you've created on your own, it starts, the labor starts at the research phase. So I was doing all my research, getting all my ducks in a row for this other business, right? Okay, so then all the unexpected stuff, all the shit started hitting the fan. I mean, the fan was just shit just hitting the fan, right? So at that point, when the stuff hit the fan, I had to move around. I had to, it was very abrupt, very like, whatever, like, ooh, I don't have time to think about it. I just got to go. So with that being said, I started doing booth rent. I booth rented for a little bit. Wasn't really my style because booth rent, it's in an open space. And there are different type of stylists with different type of clientele. Everybody kind of is doing their own thing, just sharing one space. So for me and my clients, we are accustomed to having nice things. I treat my guests how I want to be treated. It's comfortable. It feels good. Like, it's no drama. We don't have talks about certain things. Like, I'm not going to be telling you about how somebody's boyfriend was doing this and doing. This is not what we do. So that environment wasn't ideal for me for forever, but it was what I needed in that point in time, because now I can say I have experience with being a booth renter, because the salon I used to work at, I was a commission stylist. So from there, I went, because it's still in my head, I'm still holding on to this limiting belief of like, I'm not about to be I'm not finna be Bennett. I'm not finna be on these meetings and trying to find, doing the bank stuff. I mean, just all the stuff that I saw that salon owner do, I was like, oh, I don't want that life. She would say how she never got sleep, and I watched how her relationships fluctuated. It was just a lot of things that was unattractive to me from me watching the things that, she did to make her business thrive. So still on this path of like, girl, I ain't trying to own no shop. I went and worked at somebody else's salon. I was inside of a salon that had salon suites. By the way, what y'all think about my hair, y'all? Give me a little heart or something. But anyway, so I had a suite in the back of a shop, and that suite actually had its own entrance door, and the door had like a window, and the window, you could see like it was like a lake behind my little suite. So, and it had its own bathroom. So I'm like, baby, yes, I done manifested. Like, oh, this is ideal for me. Like, it's the perfect size. Got me a little view because I love nature. My clients can come in through the back if they don't want to, come through the other salon. Because mind you, I'm at the back of the salon. So whenever they had to come through to see me, they would have to pass by each person's station. And it's like each person's station was a different energy, a different vibe. And then we had one girl in there, she liked to get her little 420 friendly on before she came to the shop. So you might walk in through a cloud of, I came off work. I really wasn't looking to get high today, but now I got a little contact. So it was just, after a while, I was there for about a year. And closer to that year ending, I was like, okay, this might not be it either. Like, I thought the suite would be better because, I could decorate and like kind of have my own vibe and all the other stuff. I felt like, I had more space to do my own thing a little bit more. But her salon was already branded, it looked like Barney had threw up in there. It was purple everywhere. Give me a laughing emoji if y'all came to the purple shop. Y'all know it was like purple as hell. Okay. So, she had her own brand going. That was her business, And so I finally got to a point, just in my evolution as an entrepreneur, learning about branding and learning about trending and learning about how to cultivate a culture for my people. And once I started to learn about that, I started to realize very quickly, like, okay, well, this space is limiting me as well because I don't feel like there's enough space for me to fully brand. Like, if I want to fully brand this little bitty box that I'm working in, it wasn't even, my office now is bigger than what that was, but I was like, this little box that I'm working in, I'm gonna have to either kind of energetically be my own complete little shop behind in the back of hers, or I'm gonna have to get another space. So now I'm at this point where I'm like, but you said you ain't want to own no shop. So you got those two versions of you. It's like, but you said you didn't want to do that, but I'm finna have to do this. So what we gonna do? Okay, we gonna do that. So the salon owner of that space at the time, she was actually in a space in her career where she no longer wanted to do hair. She just wanted to have a more consistent schedule. She just had a different life change. So initially I was going to buy that salon from her or sublease that salon from her, and then rent out the suites. But eventually I thought about it again. I got in touch with what's at the core of what I truly want. What is going to truly allow my spirit to thrive and me to connect and me to, just fully operate at my highest potential. What's going to allow that? So what I did was I came to the property manager, because the property manager of my current salon also was the property manager of that salon. And I came to her and I was like, hey, because again, I ain't want to own no shop. So I was like, okay, cool. So I came up with a solution in my head. It's so crazy. We were working hard to stay comfortable, okay? So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come in here because my clients don't use this bathroom in this suite anyway, and I'm gonna go ask the property manager, can I knock the bathroom out, and like, so that way I can have more room, and then I can maybe put a couch in there and like make it, I was trying to go with option A of making my suite my own little, shop in the back of her shop. So I came and spoke with the property manager, and she was like, okay, yeah. She was kind of like, crunching numbers and, writing her notes down and just, just trying to work with me about it. And so then I jokingly was like, but I mean, if y'all got a little something for me on my own, about, 300, 400 square feet, I can do that too. Like, I just kind of threw it out there in a jokingly way, like, just look and see. She was like, you know what? I think we do. And, well, it might not be that small. It's probably like 700 square feet, 600. But do you want to go look at it? So I'm like, okay, well, yeah, let me see the thing. I'm like, well, let me see. It don't hurt to look. Because, I was just joking. I wasn't expecting her to say that they did. And they did. So anyway, she showed me the suite. And, I was like, okay, I love it. I can afford it. I guess I'm doing this. So I told the other shop lady, I was like, hey, I know I said that I would sublease it, but I kind of had something else come up that's a little bit more ideal. And I'm going to be leaving next month, or no, I'm going to be leaving in the next 2 months. Yeah, so here we are today with Volume Life Salon Studio. And even in the beginning, like, I'll tell y'all, for the first year, I'll be honest, the first year, y'all, the whole first year, I was being a salon owner and resenting being a salon owner at the same time. Because although I had so much in front of me to show me that, like, this was meant, because once I was like, yeah, I'll take the suite. Let me see the suite. Girl, I ain't gonna own your shop. Let me do my own thing. Like, stuff just, I literally opened my salon in like 3 months. We gutted this place out. We had walls put up. We had the office put up. We had floors put down. We had to, we put everything together by hand. Me and my girlfriend, some of my friends came in. We put everything together pretty much by hand, from the salon chairs to the couch to the, baby, we was in here working. So I was doing hair in the day, and girl, I was HGTV at night. I was just had 2 jobs going on at that point. So yeah, it went from that all the way to that, and it was so effortless. And that was my confirmation to say, like, okay, this was meant. Like, I can relax and trust that this was meant. But like I mentioned, that whole first year I was doing it and operating it and doing it well. But in my mind, I was like, dang, this is not what I wanted. This is not what I wanted. Like, I didn't want to own this shop. Let me go call these people, because I got to do, like, rolling my eyes the whole time. When I really had an amazing thing, but I had to get to, I didn't know I was in that space until I got out of that space. And when I got out of that space, what I realized is that I had a little resentment and a little anger, because for one, I didn't have control over that. We love controlling stuff. We love to have control over stuff, right? We love to be the one to, make sure things happen how we want it to happen. So I felt like, I didn't have control over that. That wasn't my choice per se. But really, I was being prepared for it. And I've always said that I'm open, whichever way God, whichever way the universe sees fit for me to go. In order for me, I really got to a space where I was like, I don't care what I'm doing. I just want to be performing at my highest and be, able to grow into my highest self, whatever that looks like. I forgot I had said that, because I was so stuck on how I didn't want to do something. So I had that resentment because of that as well. Like, dang, I didn't want to do this. And what I realized once I got out of that space was that a lot of my limiting beliefs and negative thoughts, even resentment, a lot of those things, really what it was resistance. And also that resistance was connected to the idea of that, like, I'm not ready yet. Like, I'm not prepared. Like, I only been doing hair 5 years. So all that was connected to other limiting beliefs that I put on myself, which y'all probably like, damn, I would have never never thought you was thinking that, because look at how you doing it. You're doing your thing. It's all the way together. It is all the way together. But mentally, if it ain't together up there, you can't fully enjoy the fruits of your labor. So it took me a whole year of being a salon owner and, like, you know, really, it took me a whole year to realize my power. It took me a whole year to realize, bitch, I've been chosen. Like, I've been a leader. I've been a great team member. I've been a great teacher. I've been a great person to have her own. I've been, like, the things that it takes to be an amazing entrepreneur and also to be an amazing service provider. Those are some of those things you can't teach people. You can't teach them. You know, respect. You can't teach them empathy. You can't teach them, you know, how to truly care about people and how to leave space in their heart for other people when it comes to stuff, you know. And I think that's what some people experience when they go to other salons. It's kind of like the hairstylist is a star and the client is just like, child, will, you know, you need me to do your hair type of thing. And some stuff you just can't teach people, but I've always had these qualities and these traits to be in the space that I'm in now. And if I would have been resistant or more resistant to the point where I'm like, I'm not going to do it. I'm just not, because I want to control it. And I said I was going to do this. I said I was going to do this. I would not be in a space where I can fully enjoy everything about what I can do. And that's, I can create. I wouldn't have known anything about that. So I wanted to share that story with you guys to, you know, encourage you guys to get in tune with what limiting beliefs are you putting on yourself. Do you not think you're good enough? Do you not think you're old enough? Do you not think you're experienced enough? Do you not think you're loved enough? Do you not think you can love enough? Do you not think you got space, got time, got, you know, got the equipment, got the tools, got the knowledge? Like, what are some limiting beliefs that you have right now? Because those limiting beliefs, although you are manifesting and you're trying to speak it into existence and you're doing all your physical work, but if the mental part is not 100% aligned, you'll be more resistant and it'll be tougher for you to get to where you're looking to go so you can thrive in your highest potential. So you can thrive and enjoy it. Because I was thriving, but I was a little mad at the same time. Enjoying it, but a little mad at the same time. And to be honest, all the things that God has blessed me with does not deserve that kind of energy. It don't. So I had to get me together. I had to get me all the way together. Okay? So, yeah, I hope that this message was good for you guys. If you enjoyed this message, share this video. This might can help somebody else who I'm not in connection with. I am committed. Y'all gonna see me. Period. On a Friday out of the month. I don't want to commit. I'm not in a space where I'm ready to tie myself to exact dates. Like every Friday at 5. I'm not ready for that yet. But what I can commit to is showing up one Friday out of every month to just pour into you guys whatever messages come to me, whatever God places in my heart to give to you guys. Because what really initiated me coming back to Feel Good Fridays is that I got another message that said that I need to continue to show up because there are some people out there that need something, and I have been chosen to be that one to give them what they need. I don't know who they are, and I don't know what it is that they need from me, but whoever it is, as long as I continue to show up, they're going to get the message. Whenever I don't show up, not only do I limit myself from being able to function in my highest potential, because this is what I love. I love speaking. I love connecting. I love doing all that. So not only will I limit myself by being comfortable from being able to express and function in my highest potential and my highest power, but I will also limit them from being able to get the message that they need, the encouragement that they need, the knowledge, the uplifting, the whatever it is that is placed on me to give to them. Whatever seed is planted in me that I need to plant back, whenever I don't show up, I prevent that from happening. And that's a disgrace to the blessing that is given to me, which is a vision. So I'm going to continue to show up. I'm so happy you guys had a moment. I tried to kind of jump in during lunchtime, so I'm happy for everybody who was able to come into this room today. I want you guys to have a great rest of your Friday. I'm having my very first speaking engagement tomorrow. Yay, I'm so excited. Well, it'll be my second speaking engagement. The first one was at a school to kids. So this is gonna be my first time speaking publicly on tomorrow. And I'm gonna be speaking about, why mindset is essential at Summer Allen's Inspire Fit conference on tomorrow. So I'm gonna really try to go live as well during that speech, because I have some really good tidbits to give away to the people there, and I would love to share with you guys again. Don't y'all feel my energy? Ain't I'm up and it's 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 how to look tic-tac. I don't know. Anyway, y'all, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all Friday, and I will see you guys on the next Feel Good Friday. Be blessed.